One.
Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back to Two Holes, One Ball Podcast. This is episode 15. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Ishigo Knight, here with the best of the bestest. The boys are back in town. We got Taz, we got Joe, we got How We Do. How you doing, fellas? It's been a busy, very busy February.
Yo,
We have a nice break like the All-Star game.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we kind of did. We had to enjoy it. It was a
Yeah.
crazy weekend. A lot was going on.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl happened. Rihanna was all over the place. All Star was all over the place. It was a very interesting All Star. Y'all want to get
was all
started there to
over
kind
her.
of like get it out of the way really quick?
You want to start with the All-Star? I mean, I don't want to talk about the game. You could talk about the dunk contest if you want, because the game was trash. Yeah.
So originally, who you thought was gonna win? McClung?
He was the hype man. That's what was trending in the internet. I think he was gonna win because of that.
Well,
To
he's
be
been having
honest-
bounced in high school, so
I ain't like none of the players. I wanted some All Stars that are actually All Stars to be there. I appreciate the fact that they involved the new guys, that they're putting all these summer league players and they're bringing the hype. Alvarado, hey, Latino gang, getting an award and killing it in the Rising Star game.
it's my guy.
But I felt like the celebrity game was more interesting, to be honest. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yo, Apple, my boy, Apple Pool getting a steal, bro. You know, so not.
because I'm like, yo, what's going
Yo,
on? Nobody's
How long
guarding
he has
him.
retired? 1 year, motherfucker look like a ball, bro.
Yo, right? Like he turned into a dad.
Yo, like I'm looking at that man. Like, was this the dude that did the 700 runs? Like
No,
right now. Yo, that about out of shape in the basketball game, bro.
it made no sense. What did you guys feel about that new way to pick the players, like right before the game starts?
The draft live.
Yeah,
I guess to keep the fan active, you know, the arena and everything.
Yeah, because
I don't
I see the way that, like they kind of played it out, like they scripted, like how Giannis was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick John Morant," and everybody's like, "Wait, bro, we're not even up to that yet. Like,
No, exactly.
we're doing bench first, bro. Like."
so now we know what you gonna pick.
And LeBron wanted to also they could do a little joke with Luca talking about, and with my next pick, I pick Luca Doncic.
He said hookah.
Hombre de died, my brother. You know, it's a funny thing because the Giannis, when he had no big man and he didn't play either, right? Because he was injured. So LeBron had the MB, he had jock kick. Y todo era small. Everybody was small in Giannis' team. I thought they was gonna lose because of that, and they actually won. And I know, you know, LeBron got injured, whatever happened, but I was surprised they won. Lillard went off. Jason Tatum was going crazy, bro.
No,
I found funny that at the end of the picks, like when they were choosing the starters, Jokic, he just got up and went to LeBron's side. I was like, what is this, bro? I was like,
Yeah, he running that pick, bro.
Like, wait.
he was like, you know what?
nobody-
I'm gonna go to LeBron. They haven't called my name. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
Wait, how is he already standing?
This dude draft himself, basically, bro.
Hmm.
no, I still feel like that was scripted to be that way. Like this guy was gonna Giannis was definitely gonna win this game just for the fact that he put Laurie Cardin in his team.
Even though they had no bigs, I thought they would lose because of that. I mean,
No,
everything's
because-
about shooting now, anyway.
Because think about it.
That's the best people to pick because it's a game where you're not gonna get like a hacking kind of guarding. Like nobody's gonna play D as you were noticing, which, by the way, how we do is very pissed off about that.
No, but that's what I was gonna lead to. Like I was gonna say that's why I felt like Giannis' team was gonna win because he had most of the shooters, you know, most of the consistent scorers on his team.
I want to, talking about that, well, you should not mention right now. What do you guys think about the All-Star game right now? To head forward, like for next year, What can it be done to be better? Because I'm not seeing no game there, bro. Like it pisses me off. Like I know they don't want them to get injured, bro. What's the coach are doing there? The coach not to coach.
No.
They just fucking around.
They just there for, I guess, close game scenarios which happen, but obviously Damian Lillard finished it. But my thing is that it's not that they got to change or anything like that, because they playing the All-Star game is the way it is now, is because they don't want to play hard. You know what I mean? Like they want to show out, do some alley-oop self dunks like LeBron did on Mitchell.
But
Do
at least okay, not changing the aspect of the game, but like in baseball, what they do, like if the East win, they get like a home field advantage for the final or something like that. Do something so they could play for real at least a little bit.
I mean, what would be the
But the,
home?
the only thing that you're right, Cole, the way they draft players, you can do that. There's no East or West. That's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
changed that
killed
Yeah.
for a
them.
reason.
I feel like there should have been another captain. I understand that Giannis had like
No,
the
injuries really fucked up the All-Star game, to be
but
honest.
I felt like
Yo,
Giannis was not like he wasn't that charismatic. Like my man had wordplay from like the 80s. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I was like, come on, man. What are we doing?
yeah, there's a lot of reserve that play. Like Kirby was not there. Who else was not playing?
KD,
Zion.
Zion,
There was a lot of people that was out.
and then Giannis and LeBron comes out. It's like, bro, what's the point of this? We just watching people who just average at this point, bro.
The
Role
Rising Star
players.
game part 2.
Your facts.
And it's crazy because I came across a post. I'm not sure if it's true, but they said that this All-Star game was the least watched All-Star game ever.
And I saw that poll too. They were actually saying that.
I don't think it's true, but it was kind of like slow, not fun to watch, just because of most of the stars was missing, like Curry specifically. Like
Yeah, Kirby was the man last year with him and LeBron, bro. Like
he would have been fun to watch, to go head to head against literally and who's shooting the furthest three type shit. You feel me? Like that would have been entertaining. But the entertainment that we had was Jaylen Brown against Jason Tatum. Like, get that shit out of here, bro.
Jason X mask too, or everything.
Why trying to see that bum ass matchup, bro? What the fuck?
You get Batman. Damian Lillard went off though. Even though that's a shame, Damian Lillard goes off, basically shows off his shooting range from all over the court, and it's still not like the most trending topic ever. That's messed up.
Nah, Jason Tatum went off. He did the record breaking too.
Yeah.
For All-Star game, 55.
Yeah, you guys want to talk about Westbrook going to the Clippers? What you guys think about that?
That was another All-Star who didn't really play in the All-Star.
Don't even get me started. Well, you can go ahead. Whoever wants.
We get it. You're upset because the rest of the Laker fans got rid of one of the third mans, so that he could be a third man or fourth man. I don't understand, because he should be what, third man behind Paul George and Kawhi, but the way
I was remember Gilbert Arenas. I was seeing a podcast that he was saying that wherever Westbrook go, a teammate of him win MVP, and I just noticed that, bro. Like Paul George, he won MVP with Paul George. Who was the other team? With Kevin Durant won the MVP with Westbrook. What was the other player?
James Harden got it as well.
I think James Harden got it as an MVP.
Paul George has an MVP award.
No. I think retract how we do statement.
No, not MVP award. He had like a real year or something like that. They said, I can't remember.
Yeah, no.
About Paul George. Yeah.
What they were saying is that most of the players became better, and Kevin Durant got MVP with him doing.
Yeah.
James Harden got MVP with him being there. He got MVP as well.
Yeah.
Harden got that shit before he even got there too. So.
But that's what they said. I don't know.
I guess they were saying like guys who played with Westbrook that were superstars became better in this and that kind of thing. So he's not worried when he looked at how Westbrook was with the Lakers. He felt like Westbrook didn't have what he needed so that Westbrook could be the Westbrook that we all know and love all the time, which is basically, as we can see, shooters.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
problem.
LeBron,
The
All right,
Lakers didn't have no shooters.
let me just say this. Let me just say this. All right, let me just say this. Russell, okay, there was no shooters in the Lakers, right? Now, being that they traded Russ, they got some pieces. Not really much, I would say, just only shooters that they got in return, but they got a well-balanced team now with Russ being out. Now, Clippers, do they look better? I don't know. We only seen what, one or two games him playing, good in that team. Yes, he's playing with more excitement because supposedly he's wanted there. He was just talking shit about Lakers. But what he got to remember is Clippers is secondary to Lakers. So you still being cheered by the same fans that goes to see Lakers games. So I don't know what. Another thing, Clippers already been had shooters, right? So it's not that Russ only needed shooters, blah blah blah. Like they already had shooters. Yeah, Russ needed shooters around him, but at the same time, he was in the Lakers to score, not to freaking be passing. But now he's in the Clippers to be passing because they don't have any freaking point guard that's especially superstar level like him. So
I think when it comes to like the media market, it's a big difference from Lakers and Clippers. He had the pressure of the media with the Lakers, and not only with the Lakers, with LeBron. So whoever play with LeBron, you gotta be playing good for sure. To me, so you don't have that pressure right now with the Clippers, and not only that, he played with Paul George before, so there's already a chemistry with them too. Yeah, he's comfortable. So I see them. I don't know. They could do good. They could go far. They do have the record versus the Lakers, but let's see what happened when Westbrook faced the Lakers. That's gonna be interesting, bro.
But do you feel like players, like I feel like NBA players shouldn't be like cool with being under the radar? Because I feel like by what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you. Russ wants to be under the radar. He wants to just play to have fun. That killer instinct is kind of dead for him. It's just kind of like whatever. Even though he had one of the most phenomenal years an NBA player could ever have by having the most triple doubles in NBA history, which means that you have a killer instinct that's like astronomical. So why feel like let's have fun and just play? Oh, let's go to a team that's like underrated, that nobody really looks at, even though you had Leonard, who came off a huge W. You have Paul George, who's been an all-star, and you have all these shooters there. But I feel like he wanted to fly under the radar with this team. Like he kind of just like, oh, okay, cool. Like I want to pass the ball to everybody. Like that's not the Russ we want.
I think that's why LeBron didn't want, but he wanted him in the first place. That's the funny shit.
It's not enough. It's not enough organization pressure as it is compared to Lakers. Clippers is just, like I said, a team that's under Lakers because they still play in the same building, which they're still managing to get their own building. They're still managing to get their own building, but it's like at the same time, he still got to remember, like you still playing in LA, you still playing in what is it, crypto center, crypto.com, whatever arena. Like it's still the same building at the end of the day. Like nothing really changed besides the jersey color and the fans.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The New York Knicks are the New York team, but you go to the Nets because you want to play under the radar because that's the second team. Because even if the Nets are the wackest team, they're still New York's team. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Knicks have been playing better, whatever, yes.
Yeah, relax. I love you.
The Knicks are New York's team. That's the staple of New York, whether they're good or bad. The Nets just came over from Jersey. Give me the lies. I'm trying to make some money. What
Mari, mamá habla de basketball, Mari.
What lies? She was my locks. I don't
Shout
understand.
out to Almighty. Yeah, we were vibing yesterday. We had a good time. But let's continue
out.
basketball.
She was having. It was lit. It was lit. Gamers night was lit. All gamers, all streamers, all podcasters should go for the next time we have that kind of gathering, so you can network and turn up with some good people. But I don't know. I feel like he just trying to fly under the radar and just be like, let me just play on a regular team and you know go into a little corner. Because I feel like, yo, if you send me to the Lakers, you're sending me to one of the biggest franchises that got enough money to do locks for basketball. You're trying to lock players. You trying to lock players up? Bad locks. Oh, the bad. Okay.
She trying to make us do fan duels and stuff.
We're live on YouTube. We're not trying to get banned by talking about we locking in bets. Betting is illegal in no, it's legal in New York, but
Nah,
like,
privado.
betting.
Nah,
Actually, no, FanDuel is lit. All right.
Yo, since you brought up the Lakers, right? I'd like to say that Russell and every addition that they have brought on board literally has stepped up. Like the Lakers is looking good. They even won tonight. They made a 20 points. No wait. Yeah, they made a 27-point game comeback, bro, on the Mavs.
And I call it a choke, bro. I call that shit a choke, bro. Because how bad can yo? Let's talk about the other team. I don't see Kyrie doing well in that team.
Why not?
Bro, you see how he's trying to play? Like, he want to pass the ball to try to fit in with the team. You know, porque Luka está ahí, so you know he got to fit with Luka. Bro, your game ISO, bro. Do your shit, bro. Game on, yo. De esa vaina ni que pasando bola because you want to fit in. Don't do that shit. Just play ball, bro. Come on.
But again, recuérdate que one player does not make the team, and you're not coming to a team that's made out of ISO players. The Dallas Mavericks do not play ISO like that. They will for you, but everybody has to touch the ball. That's actually what makes the better teams. If you have a team that I can give you 6 weapons that all of them could shoot, or all of them can make a 3, or all of them can make at least a shot from the post, then you're gonna be scared because you don't know who's. Hey, if he got the ball, you still gotta guard him. But if you start playing ISO, I feel like you're playing Kyrie's game, which then damages the dynamic of the Mavericks.
But it's not fitting for him. That's what I'm trying to say. Because
he is becoming like a point guard passer type.
Which he should.
And that's a problem though, because when he want to pass, he feel like in his head, like he's in between. Like I could have shot it or do my shit. ¿Tú me entiendes? Now he's like when he's doing that, cuando he wanna like in between try to shoot at the same time. You don't know. Está fallando todo eso basket, bro.
He's over here trying to focus on being good instead of actually being good.
Yeah,
facts.
He overthinking it. He's overthinking it.
Don't think about like
he's trying to be so good that he's bad.
Yo, Kyrie had a horrible game today, bro. From the halftime, I saw they were coming back. I like, nah, they're gonna choke this game because I saw they.
But
you play like one of your buddies.
One of the great additions, which is my favorite, you know, Jared Vanderbilt. He's been killing since he's been coming on board.
I think he got like 10 rebounds tonight or some shit of that. And then his defense was going crazy too with him.
Yeah, he had I think it was like 17
rebounds.
17 rebounds.
I know I was in the third quarter. They were saying that he had like 10 rebounds. I didn't know he had more after that.
15 points, right? 17 rebounds and 4 steals, bro.
Yeah, and then all those overturned baskets.
And they still missing key players like D'Lo and Rui, you know, out or whatever. But damn, he could put.
Yo, that injury that D'Lo had I thought that happened today with LeBron. So let's see if he's gonna able to play for the next game.
He might, because they saying he didn't have to get MRI, so I guess he's good in the clearing, but they just going about it with a day-to-day, you know. So maybe it might be questionable for next game. You know, maybe he could play. Let's see how he does in practice or whatever the case is and shit. So.
Anthony Davis had a decent game too. I mean, that's the key when it comes to for them staying healthy. You know, they could get to the play-in.
Like, I'm a fucking bucket.
He played good today.
He got 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. That's all. Matter of fact, that's what we need from that motherfucker consistently.
Bro, and the best news for you guys, I didn't see him go down today. That was the best thing I saw. He was on the floor.
Ain't nobody was in the stand like, oh my god, no.
Yo, I'm being dead ass. I didn't see him go to the floor hard or anything like that. Because siempre every game is always something new with him, like on the floor.
What the fuck? Kyrie Irving had the most rebounds in the whole entire team. What kind of bullshit?
That's you know when something's wrong, bro.
I'm like, what is happening
How much was it?
here? Kyrie Irving had stop switching it. Kyrie Irving had 11 rebounds. He had more than Wood. Like, what is happening in this?
Nah, but Christian Wood is ass. He not a real big like rebounder.
More
like
rebounds than
No,
points.
he had to do something. You can't leave it up to
Wood is more.
How much point Kyrie had? I want to hear this.
21.
I felt like less than that 20. That 21 felt like a 10 points, bro.
Because he wasn't probably, he wasn't scoring like that, like here and there.
Nah, it was 8 for 22. That was a very low average.
That's bad, bro.
That's
8 for 22.
That's his regular
2
average.
for 10 3-pointers. Yeah,
2 for 10. Yeah, I don't know about that.
yes, that's 2
What
for
did Luka do though?
Luka got 4 for 8 3-pointers. 10 for 22 también. They both kind of average the same thing.
Luka, the problem with Luka that when he don't make a shot in, he start complaining to the ref too much, bro. Like continue balling, bro. That's why men then fuck up the tempo and shit.
No, but the thing is that since he plays at a slow pace, just like Jokic, and Lakers is a very fast, quick pace type of team, that always fucks up his momentum. Always. So
I don't know, man. I'm not trying to blame. I mean, how much they been with the record when Kyrie came through to the Dallas right now? They ain't like 0-3 right now or something like that.
No, I think
they won the first game when Kyrie got there.
They're 1-2 right now, since Kyrie joining.
But they've been losing with Kyrie, I think.
No, but I think they're like 1-2 because the first game, Luka didn't play; he was still injured.
And Kyrie won that game.
But they won, and Kyrie dropped like 20+ points.
I don't know. I got this thing like I thought if Kyrie was not playing today, they would have won because they were winning versus the Lakers without him.
So who would have rebound?
When who they traded for Kyrie?
Rebound.
Who they traded for Kyrie? I forgot who left from the Dallas.
The window.
¿Cuál fue? Spencer Dinwiddie, I think.
Dinwiddie, yeah.
That was a key piece for them.
Yeah, facts.
But that wouldn't have been a fair trade if they was to been able to keep Dinwiddie.
Oh no, heck no. They would have had to give up more draft picks. Probably give up almost half of their draft for next year, so that they could be able to.
Supposedly the Lakers have a better trade request, but the whole history with the Nets, he didn't want to give Kyrie where he wanted to go.
Of course not.
Nah.
After all the shit that they did to him,
My man said.
that he did to them.
It was both, did to him and then them to them.
He said, "Nah, man, you don't get to have no choice here."
So Lakers in the first half was 21-48. Then come the second half, 111-108. Wow. That's sad.
Can't believe
that
it.
game.
That's the definition of I took over the game.
What about did y'all get to see the Kings and Clippers the other day though?
Bro, I thought that game was like the All-Star game, bro. That should go reach to 200 points.
The double overtime, bro.
Yo, they would have go 3 overtime. They would have reached to 200 points. I'm telling you right now. Okay, I wonder how much was the game score in the end.
It was 176-175.
Bro, we had llegado 200 in the third overtime. If anything, they would have happened.
Nah, that's ridiculous, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Especially against the Kings. Like, I don't mean to.
The Kings are playing good though. They played well.
But it's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't think Clippers.
It would have beat them too, right?
Clippers and Kings will be a high scoring, record-breaking teams to do that. Like, it would have been like somebody that's top tier. You feel me? Like,
you would expect like the Warriors when they helped you with the Currys and stuff.
Like superstar team, but a superstar team, not superstar players or whatever against modern / average little all-star.
Yeah, that dude Monk, bro, he went ham, bro. From the Kings, his name is Monk.
Malik Monk.
Yeah, he was going crazy with his dunks and everything.
I'm at the fucking Lakers let him go though. Shit.
Yeah, I was so proud to let him go, bro. He was that shooter, honestly.
That's a second shooter they let go, who they should have fucking kept.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
They got letting go. I mean, yeah, like who I'm talking about is Caldwell Pope and
Yeah.
Monk. Those are the two shooters they should have still had in their roster who could have been lethal shooters right now in their team.
Mm.
Like they could have been helping them right now, you know, as far as shooting wise.
Yeah, Monk looked like freaking Steph Curry in that game, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, they're hyped. No, they're very very hyped. Sacramento looks like they smell blood and they're sharks right now because of what's going on.
What's their standing?
I'm saying that's how they feel. Because
Like,
you didn't see the
five
interview,
in the
they were like,
West?
"Yo, we'll take whoever.
Kings?
We don't matter." My
I
man
think
had
so,
a big
yeah.
ass chain on from the Kings on. I'm like, "Sir, this is a regular season game. Like you guys,
3 in the West. The
Oh
Kings.
shit, they are 3. What the heck?
no, they've been playing.
Yeah, surprising.
First is Nuggets, second Grizzly, and third is the Kings. Yo, mira, pero ¿qué le va a pasar a los Grizzly? Just by 2 games, because you know the Grizzly being losing and shit.
Not because the Grizzlies said they were not worried about the West.
Bro,
Come here,
it could-
boy.
Fine in the
yo,
West.
since that remark you did, bro, like they started losing, bro.
Trash,
They
bro.
fine in the West, man.
They said they're fine.
You know who's fine in the West too? The Warriors.
The Warriors in 7, bro.
The Warriors are
I
struggling.
mean, they only struggling because of Curry's out. We all know
They're
that.
coming up though. They were number 9 a few days ago.
Yeah, but how? Because I didn't even seen them
Wait,
winning
so they
a
were
couple games.
10 before?
They were
They
number
were 10
9
before they last win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's good.
I mean, they're
luckily,
they're tied with 8 and 9. So actually, you know how that goes.
that what?
That they're tied in
Oh, for the ninth,
with 8 and 9, the Timberwolves and the Jazz.
Timberwolves are in. The fuck?
The Timberwolves in 8th.
The Timberwolves
Yeah,
are
8th seed.
And Carl Anthony Towns is out, right?
Yeah, bro, it's messing up my fantasy league, bro.
Yo, luckily, Anthony Edwards is there because somehow they surviving for some reason. I don't know how. But I was gonna say, how
Yo, but look,
for 42 though.
Yo, guys, you see the last 3, 11, 12, and 13. So 11 is the Lakers, second is the Thunders, and the Blazers is 13 on the C, yeah. And they all like tied up because the Portland had 28 wins, the OKC got 28 wins, and the Lakers got 29.
Yeah,
not been up by a lot.
And they just won though.
Yeah, there's an updated one. The Lakers got 29 today.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. They just won though. So now
we gotta see the rest of the game.
I mean, they're still 11. They're not even in the top 10 or close. So it's gonna take the Lakers a lot for them to try to catch up. Because
it's not gonna take a lot. Lakers have to keep fighting the way they fought today.
I don't know, man, but
to make it,
they gotta keep playing like that.
Listen, if Vanderbilt keep playing the way he played today against the Mavs, right? If Davis could keep playing the way he played against the Mavs, LeBron gonna keep doing LeBron. You gotta worry about LeBron. Even if he scores less than 20, he's gonna get his assists. You know, like he's gonna involve people basically. Now you have him, then you have Malik Beasley who scored 25 the other game against the Warriors. If he plays like that, like you just gotta have these guys, you know, score. You know, like they just gotta keep bringing that consistency in the games, and then they'll be able to make it a 6 seed, like Devin Ham has said before. You know, like it's possible.
I mean, the Lakers have not. I don't think the Lakers have lost since the trade happened. I think, right?
Now, they've been now. I think they have been 4-1 since then.
Oh, they lost after the trade one game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was the team they lost to? For the Celtics.
I believe no.
I think it was the Celtics, right?
Did they? Yeah, it was a Celtics.
It was the Celtics, yeah.
But that's the only game though.
I mean, that is the best team right now.
And at the same time, they don't even have their full roster. So, it's not a lot of pieces missing, but they still, they challenging themselves because they definitely want to be in the playoffs. And once they get in the playoffs, I'm scared for whoever's gonna face them, bro.
Let's see.
I'm scared for whoever's gonna face them because they locked in right now.
I'm not scared because I feel like yes, they have championship caliber by having LeBron there, AD there, but I feel like this is gonna be underdog kind of championship year. I don't feel like it's gonna be the run of the mills.
All right, so
Love are gonna take this and be like, no, we're gonna take over the season and we're gonna rush it in. I feel like it's gonna come down to teams, maybe like Denver, maybe like Memphis, maybe like
Clippers.
So there's sleeper teams, but
Denver and underdogs. They've been the favorites so far.
Yeah, but you know what happens to Denver every single time? They never end up making it.
They do bad in the playoff, yeah.
Because there was a year where Utah and Denver were like going crazy, and yet playoffs came around, disappeared. Like if you lit up a match and say, "Yo, y'all need to get the fuck out of here."
Los niggas, yo se pregunta. They'll get to the playoffs, they don't do shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. Because like I'm looking at the East right now, and I'm like, yo, Cleveland is going crazy. They came from the deepest, darkest shadow of the far end of the galaxy, and now they're 4th seed.
They're making a run.
The Nuggets are 27-4 at home, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, but will they remain that way? Like, because they are tough come playoff being home.
If they stay in.
When closing out, that's their biggest problem, though.
Yeah.
That's their biggest problem. Because they could be up 2-0, but as soon as they go away, they lose that momentum when they go on the road. So when they come back home, it seems like they can't fucking finish it, and then they just end up losing 6 games or so.
Guys, I have another topic. I think
Milwaukee's 10-0.
They won today, a close one versus the Bucks beat the Celtics today, if I'm not mistaken, right?
We're not talking about the Bucks being 14 games up.
Yeah, Bucks killing him, bro.
14-game winning.
And that's without Giannis, ain't it?
No. Oh, they about to pass the Celtics. This is just one game away. They're the top top two teams right now.
Yeah, I feel like they can.
All right, guys.
Is that with Giannis or without Giannis?
No, Giannis playing. I think I saw him on the highlights today.
So why the hell he not popping up on my FanDuel? What the hell's going on? Come on, man.
You say yo,
everybody betting on him. You can't bet on him.
I'm like, damn, like they know when I'm betting, and they're like, yo, we're not gonna make this easy for him. Like, let him not show up in the board.
Yo, but this man is playing 46 minutes, playing the whole game.
Who?
Giannis. He played the 10th to 14, like crazy minutes.
He's a freak.
The 16 and the 19, they loaded him down. So like he's not getting a lot of minutes. That's probably why. Because like on the 16, he only got 9 minutes, and then on the 24th, he only got 6 minutes. Yo, the 19th, he didn't play at all. So
you talking about load, right?
No, Giannis.
There has been talks that about load management. My fault to cut you off. It just came to mind right now. There have been talks that people complain about the load management. Like Anthony Edwards said in one of his post interviews, I believe, that something about like, oh, there are players sitting out that could possibly play, but they're just sitting out to either rest or whatever the case is. And it's not fair to the fans that possibly only have enough money to come see you that one time, and you're just sitting out just because, oh, you hit your thumb with a cup. Oh, I gotta sit out. My thumb hurt.
You hit the rim with a finger. You wasn't even supposed to be blocking somebody like that.
Right, yeah. So how y'all what y'all feel about this load management conversation?
It sucks for the fans, man. You see those little kids that come with
Eh,
the poster and be like, "I'll come to see this player play," and for them to sit it down because of a little injury that happening. Nah, that's kind of messed up, bro. They gotta stop that.
you- You're right. You're
So you
absolutely
think
right.
so you
That's
think
the reason. That's the reason they do that stuff. That they go the next day. They bring the fan again. They take a picture with the player. That my bad, I couldn't play that day. Bro, there's no need for that. Just play, bro.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to pull that off. I mean, you can and you are trying to, but at the same time, I feel like there's no way that you could pull that off. There's 19,000 fans. There's at least
Mhm.
5,000 kids in there that can't. And the
Yeah.
kids have favoritism. The kids don't give a damn about no team. The kids like one guy or two
Yeah,
or
but the
three.
thing I think they do it mainly those kids that would be saying they can come from Lo Quinto Diablo to come see you play. But tú no estás jugando, tú me entiendes?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. It was funny because one of y'all posted that Jordan had predicted this back in the day that this was
Yeah,
going
he
to
did.
happen because Jordan, if you recall, was doing those type of numbers. LeBron does those type of numbers too, which makes a lot of sense. Like Kobe does it too. I mean, you want to throw your all-star player and have them do the most that you can, which is also the sad part about having one or two all-stars in your team because once you have so many role players on your roster that don't, close out games
Mhm.
or do clutch shots, then you're thinking, damn, I don't want to play this guy 36, 40 minutes. That's insane. You basically told him, okay, sit down. Oh, it's been too no, come. Like you can't pull that off every single time. The guy's gonna you're gonna destroy this person's joints in the long run. You're gonna have
Mhm.
here, but then what? Next year you don't expect to win the championship because you outworked him the first year, and now he's basically like iced up his knees. What was it that Rasheed Wallace said? He was Rasheed Wallace talking about load managing. He said on a podcast recently that he was guarding Shaq, right?
Mhm.
He
Oh
said
yeah.
when he was trying to guard Shaq, he will go down to the paint where Shaq was and try to guard him. And Shaq, boom, 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 with the big body. After the game, Rasheed had to ice both knees, both shoulders,
Yeah.
both elbows. Like everything was iced out because the man, and I don't mean a chain iced out because of how much overpowering the man does. So imagine if you had to deal with a Zion one day, and then you come back to a Shaq type of player the next day, and then you have to run against a fast break team. You're gonna be worn out by the
Mm.
fourth game. Yeah, loco, you want to sit down. Um, I feel like they are overworking them. I mean, at the end of the day, you earn millions for a reason. So that, and at the end, and on top of that, you want your minutes. So
So
they
who's
said
it? So who is it to blame on load management?
it's kind of like it's kind of 50-50 for me, for my taste, because I feel like the player is gonna complain if he don't get enough minutes, but then he'll complain when he gets too many minutes or when he's getting those minutes. But instead of, I don't know, because I
No,
feel
but I
like the
never
players
heard. I never heard about
are not
anybody
doing a lot
actually
of work.
complaining about them playing too much. I never heard that. Not even by role players, to be honest, because obviously they want all the minutes they could get, so they could show out.
Right, but nobody's gonna verbally say it right then and there, like to the cameras, because then, damn, if you say it publicly, like, yo, I don't want to get these many minutes on a game, you're basically throwing everything away. So you're not gonna say it
You
like
want to
that.
look at you? So are you not an athlete or what?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm be like, I'm fucking human, bro. Like, I'm tired.
I got kids. But then you see them all. Oh, he sat down for a game because of what was it? A groin injury or something like that. Because I was like, a groin, really?
No, and then you see in the next game igualito jugando with no
That's what
injury.
I don't believe the groin injuries like that. I feel like the groin injuries are those like, let me sit down for a little bit. Like, oh, he got a little groin area. Ah.
The only guy that look, I'm not a LeBron guy, but the only guy that should have excuse LeBron, bro, because he be playing every day, bro, with that injury that he having with his ankle and stuff. I mean, he know he gotta play because they gotta do something with the standing. They gotta catch up and shit.
Yeah,
Facts.
he played high level for 30.
But LeBron, it's a basta because I see it's like Taz said, I see other players like should be playing and they not playing. To me, compared to LeBron, that he should be resting and not playing sometimes. To me,
Yeah, because
so
coach, that's one thing I've always hated that I feel like all coaches do, where you have, let's say you have a 15-man roster, but you're only using freaking like 10 or 11 out of the 15. Like, bro, use the other four. Like, stop juicing your superstar player in your team, or stop, giving all the minutes or whatever to players who's not even, like playing well in the game. Like, give it to somebody that possibly, only warmed up the whole game or each game that they have played and haven't played one game more than like 5 minutes. Like,
unless
give them the rest of the minutes.
unless you trying to be mad slick, that you're facing like a team like the Houston Rockets, they're not winning, so they use that excuse that I'm out because he's injured, but es mentira because they're facing that
Yeah,
team, because they know they could beat them with the All Star players, while playing.
it's corny,
I feel like
man.
there should be more of that. Like if you know you're playing a bad team, have the starters there for the first like 5 minutes of the game, then sit them down for four. Let the role players play a little bit. Even if you happen to maybe lose that game, give the role players more of a chance. Let the all star rest a little bit throughout the game. Because I prefer resting LeBron and them or Kawhi and them now for this game because I know I got the Warriors next. Or
Yeah,
I got let me rest them with Portland right now because I know we got Denver next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like, of course, the coaches are always thinking like that. But then they start the arguments with the game with the players.
I think there
Players
was.
also got like certain things with marketing and stuff like that they're supposed to be doing. So it makes it hard because it's such a business that it's not just we have a season where players and that's it.
And the thing that I think the commissioner came up before saying is that he don't like when they do that because that's bad for rating for the NBA. Like if you're supposed to be playing, but you don't want to do it because you're facing a bum ass team. That might so you gotta play, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, and the goofy thing about that rating system is we're gonna stop watching the game because yeah, you put all your starters and now they're up by like 15, 20 points. Now we don't want to watch it because we
It's still
already know the
something. You're
outcome.
right. Yeah.
We know the outcome. Like Kim Bobby Sabina. We're done. Move on to the next game.
And by the way, guys, I did a mistake earlier. I mentioned the Bucks versus the Celtics was actually versus the Sun that they beat. So Kevin Durant never did his debut because they were saying something about Saturday today. I mean
Not
yesterday,
yet. No,
Oh,
he didn't play.
Sunday. Oh,
Sunday. It
no,
was
no, no.
Sunday today.
They did set an update about him possibly playing Sunday, but
Yeah.
more likely he'll be playing Wednesday's game.
So the Bucks won the 14th straight without KD playing. I guess they only lost by 3 points, 104 to 101. So that could have been a different result if Kevin Durant was playing today. They could have stopped their winning streak. You never know.
Mm.
I mean, they lost by 3 points. I think it would be a
They'll,
big deal.
they'll see next time. But I want to take it into the so we were talking about the coaching. What y'all think about Hawks hiring Snyder as their new head coach?
I don't know, man. I'm not.
Because I think he that type of coach to me, I think is just a defensive type of coach, and I don't think Hawks have any type of like as a whole. They're not a defensive type of team. Like they're more so of a balance / more leaning towards offense type of team.
Yeah.
But to hire him, I don't know. Let's see if he could shake things up because they did fire Nate. I mean, the record isn't bad, but he always has a bad start and a bad ending. So
When I see that dude face, bro, he looks like a high school coach or something.
Oh God.
Like he wanna like go on top of those tigueritos and shit. I'm seeing it. So he came from the Jazz, right, Taz?
Yeah.
yeah, before he was let go.
We gotta see what happens. They won today, right? They
Who, the
won by
Hawks?
1 point. The Hawks, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Trey John did like a winning shot, and then I mean we gotta see. We gotta give them time, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen with him.
It's been back and forth for them. They win 2 games, lose 2, win 2, lose 2. A lot of back and forth. They haven't had a good run since January. They're definitely looking for something to see if they could be able to pull it off, but I don't know. I mean, like they beat Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't got nobody, and for Brooklyn not having all
What?
the stuff that they used to have.
Hold on. You said Brooklyn got nobody as in who?
They ain't got nobody.
As an assistant coach or some shit like that?
No. Player wise,
I mean, like, yeah, they don't have the KDs, they don't have the Kyrie no more.
They don't need them motherfuckers, man. Yeah, I could even go to the game right now for $20.
What we don't need is that dude named Ben Simmons, bro. That's what they don't need, bro.
They need to play that motherfucker, bro. Listen, they have a team right now. If they put and they play Ben Simmons, because they've been subtracting his minutes. If they play Ben Simmons, bro, believe it or not, he'll be the Ben Simmons that we first saw like Killer Instinct when he was in Philly.
He has to be.
Not this whole afterwards where he passed the ball, he was under the basket type of Ben Simmons. Like we will get that old Ben Simmons. He'll be passing the ball. You feel me? Like, bro, just play the man, bro. Like you got a good team now, and
I don't think the Nets coach like him, to be honest.
Well, he better like him because he's a great passer and he has height and he could still play defense. Like he could still play. The only thing that is that he can't shoot, but he could score if he wants to. But you gotta fucking play him.
You gotta play him. That's the choice. They have to play him.
Oh, that should get me tight because you're making it seem like not to shame D Rose, but he's not D Rose, bro. He's still young. Yeah, he could ball out. Like, the fuck? Play Ben Simmons, bro. Give him fucking 40 minutes, man. He's over here playing like 10 minutes and shit, and then letting the rest of the Nets players and shit play. Like, bro, watch.
Bro, it get tasked when you're in the NBA, bro. You gotta shoot, no matter what. You can't be having to consider points, and that's it. He's no Draymond Green either. Draymond Green's not nice, but the big impact that Green had with the Golden State with the ball movement.
Could do that same shit for them, but they're not seeing that. They don't see the vision.
Cannot argue with nobody.
They don't see that vision.
Bro, the best highlight I see Ben Simmons cuando está caminando en the bench. That's the only thing I see, bro.
Ben Simmons. I ain't never seen Ben Simmons be aggressive, which is sad because I got that.
Maybe not now.
I think he's break down mentally too. Like I don't think he's up there on his brain too.
The Kardashians mess him up. He ain't about that no more.
Got tired of that.
He dating too many models and shit. He needs to be like like a broke man mentality. When you broke and you don't have the means to make it another day.
You gotta hustle to make your money.
Well, they about to make his ass broke by not playing him.
Mommy's already broken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he needs that killer instinct because I feel like for this team in the Nets, he literally is the one that can hold the paint down right now. That's for him. Nobody's gonna argue with you about do you want the ball down in the post? Do you want the ball down in the paint? They gonna give it to you, bro, because you the biggest out there. That's you. Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he doesn't want to be that guy. Because there was a lot of times I've seen him play when now in the Nets, and I'm like, damn, he down at the paint. If I was the mic creator, I would have dunked it on him.
Yeah,
if I was controlling the body, you know what I mean? Like I would have been like,
yo, Ben Simmons is the NBA 2K when you start your character. I say 0, everything on 0.
60 overall.
40 overall. Like, yo.
The objective would have been failed every single time if I would have been playing the way he plays. Like,
yeah, you gotta play him more. I totally agree with that.
I bet you right now, one of y'all play me in 2K and I play with Ben Simmons, I'm gonna cook y'all.
But you gotta make basket though. What are you gonna do?
I'm at the punto.
Huh? Punto que.
How the coaching staff should be playing the Nets roster right now.
No. Play with Ben, but play with the vibrations on.
I thought when you play basketball, you gotta make the shot in to get points. I don't know if you get points missing, bro.
Yo, y'all wanna talk about
Let's hit the free agents.
the incredible free agent rosters that's out.
That free agent roster is a super team by itself.
Bro, 5 of these guys that I know on this list, right, should not be there like free agents. They should be signed, bro.
Do you have the list on WhatsApp so I could share the screen?
Yeah.
It is
Got it.
there.
Okay, so keep talking. Let me get it.
I gotta see that.
Yo,
So-
the first one is Melo. Come on, man. Stop.
That's like if we was to be drafting in order, that's how it's supposed to go.
Dead ass.
Carmelo should not be there in that freaking list, bro.
Carmelo's my number one
at
pick.
all, bro. He gets way more, bro. 1-on-1 ISO, he's better than half of the league, right? And the fact that he's a free agent still because for I don't even know what reason, maybe he's too old or some bullshit. Come on, cut the crap. Y'all gotta sign this dude. DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know. He's a little iffy. He's on and off, man. I don't know. Dwight Howard, he's doing fine in Taiwan. Leave his ass over there, bro. He's just trying to prove, I don't know to who, maybe to Shaq, because according to the TNT crew, Shaq is the only one who watches Dwight Howard more than he does his own work, bro.
Yeah, he got something with Dwight Howard after that Superman thing. Like he didn't fuck with it.
Yeah,
Then you got Isaiah Thomas. I'm not sure if y'all who Isaiah Thomas is. Not throwback.
So
Michael
Isaiah
Jordan era. I'm
Thomas
talking about little
is a
IT,
beast.
bro.
Yo.
IT a free agent.
How about Quinn Cook, Taz? What you think about him? I think he's a decent role player.
Wait, Kemba Walker
Nah,
got
He
released?
need to go to Taiwan for sure.
I thought
Shit.
Kemba Walker was gonna play for Dallas. He got released already?
He been got released. Woo!
Yeah.
Long time ago, bro.
Ahí está la 190 jugando aquí en la 190. Yo lo vi.
My thing is, forget Kemba Walker, bro. John Wall's back in Houston Rockets with a buyout, and he's still a free agent. You still got Serge Ibaka out there, right? As you can see.
Yeah.
You got LaMarcus Aldridge, who, you know, you could a little kind of risk it with that because he had a little health problem or whatever going on last year or so.
Yeah.
Then you got Ronnie Hood, who's another good guard / forward that you could sign, which he did really well for Portland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Kenneth Faried, who they used to call Manimal, but now he's like ass because they judging him by his height and shit. You know, he's not as great.
Yeah.
Tony Snell, who I believe won with the Bucks that year that they won the chip, is not signed for some reason. Peyton still got to work on his shit. Will Barnes just got released. You know, he just got waived right now. Stanley Johnson, a great defender. It's a great wing right there. Why? Like, anybody could use Stanley Johnson, honestly. Wayne Ellington, he's falling down.
Who's Isaiah Thomas? ¿No está retirado?
Isaiah Thomas was the one that played for Boston.
The one that played for Boston.
And
Oh, Chiquito. Sí.
Yeah.
The ball.
He's not doing anything besides playing exhibition games.
And he a shooter.
Then you got Hassan Whiteside. Listen,
The fact that
I was the
Whiteside-
fucking Lakers, bro.
crazy to
If
me
I was
too.
the Lakers, I would not be signing on no damn fucking Mo Bamba, bro. Like, I'll be signing Hassan Whiteside, bro. If y'all really needed a center, you would get Hassan Whiteside. He's out there for grabs, bro. Like, I was surprised when I saw him on the list. If you need a shot blocker, if you need a rebounder, 7-footer, bro. Like, come on. What is it? Yo, I don't understand why half of these people are here, bro. Like, honestly. Carter Williams, he's still working on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not even talk about the rest of the two, but bro, this is incredible. The fact that
You could pull a team out of this list.
Yeah. You
Bro,
could have
my
all-star
starting
team, but
five
you
is
have
ridiculous from just this list.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Man, I mean, not seeing Carmelo Anthony still not playing, that should be bugging me.
John
too.
Wall is in there
Bro,
too,
what?
bro.
That hurts.
And then the fact that you could sign them into a 10-day contract, see how they work out for you in your rotation, you know, work them out in your practice and shit. Like you could at least do that. give him a 10-day contract.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to just off the rip give him a full freaking contract to the season end or whatever, like for the rest of the season. Like just give him a 10-day contract. That's why you have him there. So you could test the free agents that are out there.
But that's the thing. Do these players will accept a 10-day contract? Or, like this whole.
They have no choice.
But it's a whole on there when it comes to money, bro, and signing contract.
That's what happened with Stanley Johnson before Lakers had traded him away. They gave him a 10-day contract. I think it was like 3 times until they gave him an actual full season contract. And they did that to Carmelo Anthony before signing him aboard, and it was like, all right, we're gonna give you a contract. Like these are the things that teams need to look into, bro. Because, like I said, five players here, like Carmelo, I would say Dwight, I would say the next person, John Wall, Hassan Whiteside. Like these players should not be on this free agency list, bro. Like they should be picked up ASAP. And especially since we're already near ending the season, you can't sign these players or give them a 10-day contract when you're in the playoffs, bro. Like, so you might as well look into that right now, see if you really need them. At least give them a 10-day contract, and then you can figure that out later. You don't have to give them another 10-day contract, but just give them a 10-day contract to see how they work for you.
Yeah, that's a fire list. There's a lot of good players there that they could.
Or it's just that we like to reminisce.
Reminisce on what?
On the fact that these guys were great back then, and now they has-beens, and we don't want to be realistic about it.
No. I'm a reminisce when Carmelo can make a bucket or two. I'm gonna reminisce that.
Oh no, that's different. That's not.
That motherfucker could still shoot buckets. He's a bucket getter.
Carmelo can give you 30.
All right,
No problem.
Before we end the podcast, let's talk about Carmelo Anthony again. If there's a team there, like you could pick like a top 3 team, which is the destination you think he will go to?
Well, I heard the Suns are trying to recruit him. I don't want him to go there because I don't want him to be given a ring. I want him to earn it. Feel me? Like not like KD doing the whole Warriors saga shit again, bro. That's dead for me, bro. I don't want that. Don't go to that team for that bullshit, bro.
I kind of do.
I still want him to get a ring no matter what, bro.
I'll probably prefer Carmelo to go play for the Bucks or go to the Heat now that Kevin Love has joined.
So you got the Bucks, the Heat, and who else?
That's it. Those are my top 2 teams.
The Sun, you thought the Sun would have taken him, right?
No, I wouldn't take the Suns. Nah.
No, but I mean, what do you feel where he's gonna go to? Not what you feel.
Well, it depends though, because they haven't said anything. There's just been rumors.
Send Melo to the Clippers, man. Fuck that.
What the fuck?
Honestly, I think he will fit with the Warriors, bro. They need somebody like him. Like right now, Curry, Deal, and they could have some bucket with him at least.
So you're gonna add Carmelo?
I would not getting. They should give him a little 10-day contract just to see how that gels. This is as an interest take. You know what I mean?
As a fan, I would love to see Curry and Carmelo, bro. Klay Thompson, what? That could be crazy, bro.
It sounds cute. With a vision.
Oye, una belleza, loco.
It sounds cute on vision, but it's not. On the floor, it's not gonna look too good. Trust me.
They can work with it, man.
I'll probably see him better off either in the Heat or the Bucks.
I got 3 teams in my head. I got Warriors.
Of course.
But don't you
I got the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what will be my 3rd team, surprisingly? And you guys gonna be like, the Nets. The Nets.
And the Nets lost.
I don't think he'll join the Nets just
you bring Melo to a bad situation.
I mean, they could sell some tickets having him, bro. And bro, the Nets got a good team. They just need that one superstar. I mean, Carmelo's not the Carmelo like before, but that would be interesting.
You don't know that. He could probably carry that team, but he's a little too old, bro. He's not gonna be able to carry every night.
I would like to see him in the Nets. I think he would like to be back to New York, but not the Knicks,
No, they're not gonna sign him because he's already too old. You feel me? So if he was at least 7 years younger, they would have been like, yeah, let's shoot our shot for that.
No, if he was 7 years younger, a lot of teams would be after him already.
No, if he was 7 years younger, Carmelo would not be there. Carmelo would have been picked up a long time
He
ago.
was just in the situation, I think, 7 years ago.
Facts. How about you, Joe? What you got?
No, but even he said it himself. Back then, he was just being dumb about his own situations. Like, Carmelo could have made a power move a long time ago.
Going to the Heat, they said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they did the team up, supposedly the original plan was never Bosh. It was gonna be Carmelo Anthony, Wade, and LeBron James. But Carmelo wanted the bread no matter what, so he stayed in New York because of that.
Señores, si eso hubiera sucedido, they would have got 2 3-peats.
Oh, they would have beat the Dallas for sure. They would have beat the Dallas.
It would have been out of pocket.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because at that time,
you still had Dirk to face. So.
No, of course.
If Bosh couldn't stop him at his height, I don't know, man.
But I felt like they would have gone shot for shot then. Okay, Melo wouldn't know. Melo
maybe because their lead I would say their lead jump shot shooter, whatever, was LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Like LeBron will always be the go-to person. Like, yo, go shoot that shot. Now, if he was to have Melo in that mix, then Melo could have made some buckets that would have been fearing everybody in the East.
That would have been the advantage.
Diablo, mira Mario Chalmers. Después viene Ray Allen. Oh shit. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
That would have been a scary ass team.
Joseph, will you be your top 3 team for the Carmelo going to?
Well, the Heat number 1.
Coño, but that's on fan. You need the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan.
Oh no!
I didn't say the Lakers.
Yeah, está bien. You're right. Okay, you got Heat. What else?
I got Heat, Knicks, because they love him.
I mean, he's from New York, but I don't think we'll retire.
Do I have to pick another one? I really don't know. Like I said, Joe, maybe Portland again.
I mean, because you never know when Carmelo Anthony maybe do get signed.
For him. Yo te tengo una que te va a tirar de la ventana. Throw Melo in Cleveland.
You know, I was thinking that shit.
With Mitchell, that would be a good. I think he fit in with the Cavs. Yeah,
that's a good answer.
Let me not even say that shit. I might sound dumb.
I win.
But
throw them off the rock.
It's a little work there. I can see it.
Bueno, mis hijos, it's been a full hour. I think YouTube is gonna shut us down. Ladies, gentlemen, this has been an amazing podcast. We definitely missed each other for a hot minute because this podcast has been spicy. Taz, Joey, how we do? You guys are the best. This is your boy Ishigo Knight. Gentlemen, anything you want to say before we head out?
I'm gonna make some iced tea.
I'm about to be a thought.
Yo, this man always got a margarita in his hand.
Blessings for y'all.
Anywho, it's been two holes, one ball podcast, episode 15. Y'all already know what's going on. Peace.
All right, let me end it.